What up? Top of the top. Back up in this thing again. Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Dramatic. What's up? What up, Mel? Latavia, good morning. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Jay Goodball, what up? What's up? I see y'all up in here. What's up, Double D? Sherry Sherlock, what's up? Lexi, what's up? Good morning, y'all. We up in here. That's right. Back to what we do. What's up, Kenya Range? What's going on? Shout out to California. I know my Cali people up in here. They up early. What's up, y'all? King Hannibal, what's up? Y'all know what's up. We here. Joe Kent, what's up, Shayna? Big Phil. What's good? All right. Here we go again, y'all. Here we go again. The year coming to an end. We about to close out strong. All right. So salute to everybody that's found this channel, everybody that's in the loop, everybody that's in the knowing of what's going on now. Yeah, man. It's just a little entertainment. We back at it again. Yeah. What's up? Good morning, Stacy. Yeah, today we're gonna be talking about a couple things, nothing major. But we're going to talk about, we know this case, Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion. I looked into it a little bit, and I see that people are blaming Jay-Z. They saying Jay-Z is a mastermind behind Tory going to jail. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's a fact, but I mean, we could take a look at some things. But like I said, all of this really ties into what I've been telling people. The game is over. It's over. What's up, Melanice? Good morning. The game is over. I already told you. So I'm going to keep giving the confirmation and show you so you see it for yourself. That's it. What's up, Apex? Now look. What up, Pillsbury? Look. We're going to take a look at some things because we got more confirmation that this shit coming to an end. Also, it was a major storm in Buffalo over the weekend, and there was a lot of things going on, a lot of looting, killing, shooting. Yeah. We know one of the biggest storms have hit many different places, and it's being quiet. And if you know anything about weather, lately, these past couple of years, weather has been knocking a lot of people out, meaning different weather conditions have been moving people out of their home and pushing people out of the community because there's been a lot of snowstorms, floods, tornadoes. Bottom line, power getting wiped out, people left for dead. Bottom line. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about everything that's going on. So without further ado, welcome to the show, Fun or Fame Live, episode 335. This is what we do around this time on from 7 to 9. If I don't come on by 8:45, I ain't coming on. Let's go. Jay-Z blamed for Tory Lanez in prison. Agents are rap. But the thing is, who are the agents? Who are the key players? Nobody knows. But we can take a look at some things. We also know that this case has been nothing but a distraction because while the world has been tuning into this nonsense, a lot of real stuff been going on. But that's how the game is played. So I pay attention to this stuff, but I don't get too wrapped up in it. Because I'm like everybody else. I like a little entertainment here and there too. So let's take a look at this. All right. Now this was being said. Tory Lanez's 10-year-old little sister blames Jay-Z for Tory going to prison. And not only his little sister, I heard others saying the same thing. They feel like this man is the man behind the curtain pulling the strings. That's what they saying. We don't know if it's a fact, but we're going to look at it. Tory Lanez's entire family seems to blame Roc Nation and not the rapper himself for getting locked up after a blowing trial in Los Angeles, the rapper's little sister was seen leaving the courtroom on Friday in the midst of throwing a temper tantrum. And the adorable and articulate child yelled out that she blames Jay-Z company Roc Nation for messing with her brother's reputation. You can see the pain in the poor child's voice. Now, I understand they got to be strategically correct. No, you cannot blame Jay-Z. You cannot say he had nothing to do with it. But I'm pretty sure if he is the owner of Roc Nation, my point is he know everything that's going on within Roc Nation. I'm pretty sure that whether it's a green light or it's a red light, I'm pretty sure he get the last word. But we know we can't blame Jay-Z because you don't have no proof. So it's not about blaming Jay-Z. It's just about looking what's going on because his little sister said it, and I'm pretty sure his family feel that way and a lot of others. Now let's take a look at some more things. Tory Lanez, we need an appeal. Petition attacks jury. Jay-Z fake protection of black women. So it's being said that this is a stunt for Jay-Z allegedly trying to protect black women as a stunt. But I understand it's different than that because I was always told to follow the money. So therefore, we have to understand key details within this whole thing. Within the whole thing, what I learned is Tory Lanez was an independent artist running around America doing whatever he pleases, and he was not dealing with certain people, meaning he did not bow down to certain people. What I also noticed is Tory Lanez tried to use the Drake formula, but the only difference in Drake was tied into Jay Prince. Therefore, Drake went through the proper channel. He just didn't go through Jay-Z and nobody else, but he went through Jay Prince. Tory Lanez has been running around America trying to do his own thing. And you got to know, if you know about the game, once you are an independent rapper and you get to a certain level, they want to recruit you. They want you to get down and lay down. What's up, Nelly? I see you. What's up? How you feeling today? Yeah. So look, once you get in the game and you get to a certain level, they're going to try to recruit you. A lot of y'all already know this. We got to remember, before Dolph died, young Dolph told us how he turned down, what, $20+ million? They've been trying to sign young Dolph. And the whole time they was trying to sign young Dolph, he kept denying them. And next thing you know, young Dolph got shot at on 3 different occasions. He got shot at in Charlotte. He got shot in Hollywood. And then the last time they killed him. But never forget, young Dolph was very boisterous and boisterous about not signing no deal. Because it said when you don't get down and lay down, it's your money or your life, allegedly. Tory Lanez's family and friends are banding together to help him avoid prison time. And they're going after the jury, the music industry, Jay-Z, and even suggesting Tory is a sacrificial lamb to do a solid for African-American women. Wow. You mean these African-American women right here? I just noticed from this picture, it looked like she's butt naked. When I showed the picture before, I didn't notice that part. I don't know what's going on. You talking about these black women right here? The ones that was in the so-called truck, allegedly about to have sex or something like that? Or was all this to set up Tory Lanez? Was all of this to get his ass locked up? Because he was independent, he wouldn't get down and lay down or play the game? Who knows? But see, I told you, these people, they do 3 to 5 things at once. So this could be Roc Nation trying to big up women, get clout, at the same time get rid of Tory Lanez, at the same time create a distraction. And at the end of the day, when you look at the whole thing, the whole picture, we see that, yeah, this case going on, but it's more real stuff going on in real life. And this has nothing to do with what's really going on. So yes, we know it is a stunt, but if they can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, what's that? Well, we can create a stunt, make a movie, and we can get rid of somebody who didn't want to sign to us anyway. We can get his ass out of here too. So therefore, we got to understand that a lot of these things are shenanigans. But look, let's take a look because I'm going to show you something else. It's a petition going around for people taking in defense of Tory Lanez. The petition claims Tory's trial was a circus of speculation, insufficient evidence, inconsistencies, and drunken memories left us without much information. So as you see, they was drunk that night. All the witnesses are basically bogus, and it's a lot of things going on. Now, let me make this clear. I got to be honest. See, it's no telling if Tory Lanez locked up or he went through the back door. And yes, that case was a circus. But sometimes within a joke, it's still some truth. So we're going to take a look at this. What's more, Tory fans are attacking the jury, calling them irresponsible, claiming they rushed their decision and unjustly found Tory guilty on all 3 felony firearm counts. So as you see, he got felony charges. So in reality, who knows if he getting out? And it was done fast. Now, I had to do some digging. But let's check this out. This is something posted before, and I told you they get sloppy. Sometimes they get sloppy and they tell on themselves because they feel like you slow and you're not going to catch what they're doing. But every now and then they're going to slip up. So I pulled this up. Look what it says. This DJ Academics alleges Roc Nation gave him information about Tory Lanez's DNA not being found on weapon used to assault Megan Thee Stallion. You're also going to see this. Whenever certain things transpire, you're always going to see the key players always tuning in and got the most to say. That's why within every drama situation, you're always going to see Academics giving this comment. But why would he say that? Why would DJ Academics allege that Roc Nation gave him information about Tory Lanez's DNA? Let's stop right there. Boom. Once you hear that part, you should already know some suspect going on. Because why did he say it? Who gave it to him? And why did he put it on the internet? Why? Because he likes to control the thought process of people, allegedly. What up, family? I see y'all putting up. What up, Wax Dog? What's up, Malaya? New York Links, what's good? Yeah. Lady Butterfly, what's up? Now look. Academics alleges Roc Nation gave her information about Tory Lanez's DNA. What kind of stuff is that? Also, don't forget, they said that Nipsey Hussle was about to meet with the NYPD before he got killed. And a lot of people that did their homework online, you saw the special edition of Roc Nation hats they made for the LAPD, didn't you? I know a lot of y'all saw that. Well, Roc Nation is tied in with a lot of people. And I'm going to assume Roc Nation might be tied in with LA some kind of way. Because remember when Nipsey was doing this thing, who was the number one person on his back trying to sign him? Roc Nation. Anyway, it just seemed like whenever Roc Nation involved, this was shenanigans. I don't know. But let's take a look at some more stuff, y'all. Megan Thee Stallion credits Flamin' Hot Cheetos for Roc Nation deal. So you signed the deal with Roc Nation for Flamin' Cheeto deal, a hottie sauce, and your music is not really going nowhere. Beyonce used you to keep herself hot with that song Savage. You really didn't get nowhere. You still in court against your former boss because you try to leave him because he put you in position. Who's that? Mr. Carl. See, this the man that put Megan on right here. As soon as she started popping, she tried to leave that man and break her contract. And she ran a Roc Nation because she thought she was going to blow up. But guess what? Megan was blowing up more when she was with him and Jay Prince. That's the truth. If you see, since she signed a Roc Nation, what happened? She been in shenanigans. So Carl and Megan are still in court as she fights to be freed from the label, which doesn't want to let her go. See, little do y'all know, a lot of y'all know, Megan is still a pawn in the game. Why? She's still signed to this man right here. Roc Nation is her management deal. So when it's all said and done, she's still signed to this man right here. What that mean? That mean all this stuff she's doing in court, Tory Lanez locked up, is not a fact. It's going to help her career. Because everybody on Roc Nation right now is ice cold. Ice cold. No, nothing popping. Period. A black man, this what Mr. Carl had to say. A black man finna go to jail for about 15 to 20 years, 2 days before Christmas. God damn. That's a cold one right there. That's cold-blooded. Now, if a black man don't feel that shit, I mean, that's cold. Every nigga I done called, we done all had the same reaction. I'ma just sit and let this one sit, he said. So even Mr. Carl, he knows some suspect going on within this case. I don't know what he know. We don't know who all together, but a lot of people feel like it's something funny about this man getting that speedy trial and getting that time. Also, we have to pay attention to the fact that what? I don't see no blood leaking. I don't see no blood. And we also see how the police pulled up before the ambulance. I could have sworn the ambulance come first sometime, don't they? But okay, let's say she is shot, right? Let's say she's shot. Boom. Where's the blood? Where's the blood? You're walking on a shot toe, shot foot, whatever. You see her ass naked on the ground over here. You see these shenanigans. What the hell was they doing in the truck? I thought they was rappers. I thought they had big money. So what they doing having sex in the truck? Sound like a setup to me. Sound like shenanigans to me. Right? Where's the blood? So I know people feel compassion because see this. I'm showing y'all, man. This whole case has sparked divide and conquer. Some people feel like Tory Lanez is a black man that shot a black woman, and then some people feel like it's foul. You know, they on Megan's side because he shot a woman. Then we heard the friend did the shooting. Then we heard all this stuff. We ain't seen no blood. But one way or another, all you got to do is look at who's going to take a loss from this and who's going to gain. Well, as we see right now, Tory Lanez has taken an L. But this has nothing to do with a black man and a black woman. What I mean by that is this is deeper than that. This is about the powers that be. And I'm going to give my opinion on it. Let's check it out. So as we see, people are petitioning online. And let's take a look at some other things. Like I said, check this out. Boom, right here. Tory Lanez says he kept his best songs from his former label. How many of y'all remember that? How many of y'all remember that? See, short-term memory. Now, don't forget, everything I'm telling you, as you see, is being covered by Revolt. Megan Thee Stallion, credits flaming hot. So you're always going to see the loop, the trifecta. What's that? Jay-Z, Puffy, Revolt. Boom, on his platform, promoted. Now, remember when Tory Lanez was bragging, said he kept his best songs from his former label. And we also got to remember Tory Lanez has been trying to stay independent. He's been dealing with distribution deals. Now, check this out. Tory Lanez is fresh out of his contract with Interscope Records, and the Shy tape, the tape 5, whatever, rapper is celebrating his newfound independence. Independence, see that? During a recent conversation with Ebro Darden on Rap Life, Lanez revealed that he kept his best records under wraps until he could become independent. See that? So he basically admitted, I finessed the record labels. I gave them my low-level songs, and I kept the best for myself. So once he said that, he put a target on his back. You know why? Because the powers that be, they want them good records. They want in on them good records. You got to know how the industry works. They want in. If they can't get in, you can't get nothing. You saw the movie. If I can't get in on a $5 rock, a $5 sale, it's over. I want in. That's how the industry moved. They want in. So when he started bragging about being independent, also, don't forget, this right here, if I'm not mistaken, is from April 2020. You got to remember dates. You got to remember shit. This is what I'm telling you. After he said this, April, right? This April, you're going to see in July, 3 months later, boom. Nancy Dillon, rapper Tory Lanez was found guilty Friday of shooting music superstar. But see, that ain't the thing. The thing is, as you see, July 12th. The shooting happened on July 12th, which was about 3 months after he made this statement. So after he bragged about being independent and he bragged about keeping the best songs, I'm pretty sure they were still trying to sign him. But after that, he found himself in a situation July 12th. Now, let's look what it says, because Google, they all tied in together, but you got a peep game. Megan Thee Stallion, he's accused of shooting her in both feet. See, they think you're stupid. You shot in both feet, but you're walking backwards. You're walking around, you shot in both feet, no ambulance, butt naked. This looked like a humiliation ritual to me. I've never noticed he was butt naked. Looked like a ritual to me. But the point is, 3 months after he bragged about being independent, this happened right here. Ambulance did come first, y'all. A lot of people that's from the street, you know about crime, you know about how things happen. Ain't nobody getting shot, shots fired, no ambulance, and police got you backing out the car. And you got 2 shot feet. 2-shot feet. Stop playing. But they think people stupid. And guess what? A lot of people are stupid. That's why they believe everything they see. Now, this is labeled One Umbrella. One Umbrella is a Canadian record label and management company founded by Tory Lanez in 2014. What does that mean? That means Tory Lanez had control over his career, which means what? You got control over your career. You from Canada. You running around America. You smashing chicks. You fucking got your own thing going on. You eating good. And you ain't breaking no bread with the powers that be. That's a problem over here. You know about the gatekeepers. Y'all know about everything that go on. So they said, look, this man Tory think he's running around. And he was trying to emulate Pac behavior. Yes, he was. He was trying to emulate the Pac energy, meaning just running around doing what he wanted to do. And it's mighty funny. He had a deal with Interscope Records, which is the same label that Tupac had a deal with before he died. Another thing, remember, I made a point to show you Tory Lanez was dating Madonna, and they made sure they took pictures of that. And what I told y'all, I said he trying to tap into that Tupac energy. He's trying to portray that Tupac swag. You feel me? Because all they do is they just do rituals. So my point is, he was signed to Interscope like Tupac. He was with Madonna like Tupac. Same thing, right? So I already know there's some games going on. And mind you, everything ain't to be figured out, but we just gonna pay attention. This is what he said. I didn't want to give the team those records that I felt like were earth-changing records. This is what Tory Lanez said. That's why I haven't really released none of my real golden songs. On the new Toronto 3, Lanez accused Interscope of cheating him on the track Letter to the City 2. Soon as you hear this verse, I'm out the record deal. They cheated 12 albums, 4 years, and that's a record still. See, my point is this. Not only did he escape signing with Interscope, he escaped. Basically, he got hot dealing with these entities. He tried to do his own thing, and that was a problem. That's what he didn't understand. So, in my opinion, once he started turning down them deals and he wasn't willing to let them eat off of him, he was a marked man anyway. Another thing that's in common with Tupac, let's not forget, before Tupac died, he was blaming Jay-Z for stuff. He was sending shots at Jay-Z. So Jay-Z name come up in Tupac's situation, Jay-Z name come up in Tory Lanez's situation. Because we know all of them are tied in. Who's that? Jay-Z, Diddy, Clyde Davis, all of them. Jimmy Iovine, Interscope Records, Dr. Dre, all of them together. They just got to make a phone call. And if he'd been turning his back, he might have turned down a lot of deals. So if he turned down a lot of deals, it's nothing for these people to get on the phone and say, Tory got to go. And another thing is, you got to remember when I told y'all this hundreds of episodes ago, and I told y'all they not going to let nobody else make it big. I told you. It's never going to be another Jay-Z. It's never going to be another Diddy. It's never going to be another 50. You will never come from scratch, work your way up, become a boss, CEO, put other people on, put out brands. I told you these gatekeepers ain't going to let you do that. Why? For one, they're getting old. They have lost their sex appeal. They are very, very jealous individuals. They're mad when somebody could take the light and shine away from them, especially if you're from Canada and they can't get paid off of you. You should already know how the game go. That means you got to go. And now we see Tory in jail. So I understand this don't have nothing to do with no black man shooting no black woman. This has to do with a game being played. And a lot of people are getting played on. So that's my opinion of the whole thing. Why? All you got to do is pay attention. This man told you he had his best songs ready to go. So before he get a chance to drop his new music, let's lock his ass up. Don't it make sense? Yeah. Killed 3 birds with 1 stone. What's that? Megan was used to set him up. That's my opinion. Because they said she got shot in 2 feet, and we see this woman clearly walking ass naked. They rich, right? So why they couldn't get a lavish hotel? Why they in the truck? Oh, what party did they come from? I think they said the Kardashians was there, right? Damn. I think we saw the pictures of the Kardashians chilling with the Clintons, and I could have sworn they was all cool with Mark Zuckerberg. So I understand it's nothing for them to play social media games. And I understand that the whole thing is to play with your brain because it's snowstorms, migrants in the country, fentanyl overdoses, people are left for dead out here, and they want you to focus on a jackass case like this right here because it's entertainment, right? But the only thing, never forget, I've never in my life seen somebody that can walk in 2-shot feet. Never in my life have I seen that. All right? So anyway, now let's continue on because we got more confirmation. Now, like I said, it's not a fact that Jay-Z got nothing to do with this, but it's mighty funny his name has come up in it. And if the number one agenda was to get Tory Lanez out the way, guess what? It worked. And I bet you this much too. See, Megan don't understand she was used for a pawn. You know why? Because this is going to hurt her music. A lot of people going to turn their back on her. And what's the number one thing why she been set up like a dummy? You know why? She been used for a pawn. And meanwhile, you're still signed to Mr. Carl. You're still signed to somebody else. See that? So either way, Megan, you the monkey in the middle. You've been set up. And little do you know, Carl, Jay-Z, all of them could be in on the deal. You don't know who all in on this deal. Shit. We're gonna get Megan up out of here and we're gonna get Tory up out of here. Who knows? But I'm just showing y'all that it's some funny stuff going on. Now, let me move to something else because this all go with the agenda. Like I kept trying to tell people, rap is over. And Bobby SHMURDA has something to say. Y'all know Bobby SHMURDA made that song Hot, nigga. Yeah, y'all know him. But anyway, he said something that was real, and I got to acknowledge what he said because it's confirmation of what I've been saying. Now let's look. Bobby SHMURDA doesn't want to be called a rapper no more. I told y'all rap means something. How many times I told y'all rapper means something else now? Rapper means a fucking weirdo, an agent, a dude that snitch, a dude that get high all day, drunk, a female that just shake her ass and suck a lot of you know what. Rapper means something else now. It used to mean make good music, good lyrics, party, have fun, you know, talent, skills. It used to mean something else. Rapper means something else now. Rapper damn that means a weirdo, agent, lying ass person. Rapper means something else. See, now look. So Bobby SHMURDA, he spoke out and said basically he understands what's going on. While on Instagram Live, Bobby made it clear, I don't want to be named as a rapper no more, bro. The rapper continue. It's like when you do the rapper shit, like try to come for the light, it's just nasty. Like these labels is nasty. Look at what they just did to Tory. That shit nasty, my nigga. SHMURDA spoke about artists playing a role in the game. Now, have we not heard about industry plants? We heard about all that, didn't we? We understand that for the past couple of years, these rappers been self-snitching, telling, and we've seen a lot of rappers go to jail. We've seen a lot of rappers die. Because I also said on this channel, in my opinion, Gunner was sent to Young Thug to set him up. He came to Young Thug as a rapper, but the whole time he was infiltrating. Because y'all don't understand, an agent is a person that is put in place to go against the grain and set up an individual. That's what the agent does. The agent has many disguises. Agents can come as a fucking trainer. It could be, you know, when a person in the street, if they want to catch a drug dealer, they'll send an agent that look like a crackhead. If they want to catch a rapper, they'll send an agent disguised as a rapper. Y'all should know this already. In penitentiary, they put agents in there and they act like they doing a jail bid. But the whole time they go home every night and you think they're in the hole. My point is, whatever field you in, they will send an agent. Oh, they want somebody in the Nation of Islam, they'll send an agent disguised as the top Nation of Islam individual. Meaning they'll have a brother in the Nation of Islam selling bean pies and newspapers, but the whole time he an agent trying to take down the organization. They're always going to send the people that look like you. That's what an agent is. And the agent job is to stick to the agenda. And the agenda is mainly take a person out, get them out the way. So we understand that. Now Bobby SHMURDA is starting to wake up. So as you see, he said it. Look at what they just did to Tory. That shit real nasty. SHMURDA spoke about artists playing a role in the game, saying these people are good kids, bro. These MFers are good kids, meaning they taking good people, meaning not street individuals, building them up, giving them all the accessories. Y'all know I call it a rapper kit. Give them a car, chain, money, phones, stick them into the game, and then people start thinking they real. But the whole time they got a job to do. And they've been working. So Bobby SHMURDA started. And let's not forget, Bobby SHMURDA did go to jail for 7 years. And his label has been basically blackballing him the whole time he been home. Bobby SHMURDA did his time in jail, so he has a right to speak on this. Now let's look. As you see right here, he said that MF is a good kids. I don't want to hear about no rapper, first of all, talking no crazy ish about no savage lifestyle, hot girl, hot boy. Y'all niggas is not know nothing. Y'all niggas is rats. Y'all niggas is informants. MFers is informants. Nigga, y'all make informant music. See that? So there you have it. Bobby SHMURDA sat here and told y'all that he understands that the game is rigged. And half these rappers that you've been worshiping been plants the past couple of years. That's why one day I'm going to do a whole special. I'm going to show you all the rappers that got locked up within the past couple of years, and I'm going to show you all the rappers that died. And then I'm going to show you all the other rappers that are still running around. Ain't nothing happened to them. And yeah, you'll see. So Bobby SHMURDA told you right here. A lot of these rappers are agents, and they working. See, they just showed you Tekashi because they wanted to see how you was going to accept it. So they understand the game, that it's many Tekashis running around. It's a lot of them to me. We just see how Lil Durk got out of some stuff. Charges dropped, murder charges, all this stuff. Charges dropped, never go to jail. Whole lot of others too. King Von dead. It's a whole lot of them. But they talk that talk, and they wave them guns, and they talk that shit on them songs, and y'all believe it, but your kids go to jail, and they don't. Good morning, everybody. I see y'all. Good morning. Colleen, Nevin Reed, what's up? What's up, Sassy? I see y'all. Y'all know my holler at y'all. Check it, right? Bobby SHMURDA know the game is over. See? And also don't forget, Bobby SHMURDA was also signed to Quavo. And we know what happened to Quavo nephew Takeoff. So that also got Bobby SHMURDA in the cut. Like, damn. See? People dying, people going to jail. Hip-hop, rap, over. Told you that. Let's continue on. This was really going on, y'all. The major snowstorm that smacked Buffalo, New York. Now, y'all know I've been talking about this for a long time. Did I not say the other day, last week, I think, I said, everybody's going to be wrapped up in all this Christmas stuff, spending all their money, doing the most. We knew a storm was coming. And I could have sworn I said something like, after everybody go spend their money, some things going to take place. Another thing I said before, I said if you pay attention, you'll notice a lot of this stuff happens at the end of the month. You mean at the end of the month before people get their money on the first? Yeah, a lot of time that happened. Because this powerful snowstorm, it has knocked out the power 4 feet of snow. That's the size of a little person. 4 feet of snow is up to a lot of people's chests. Blizzard also means power outage, which means what? No store, no ATM. Which means what? Elderly people, children, babies in danger. But they said it got very, very chaotic in Buffalo. A lot of looting took place, a lot of shootings, and a lot of weird stuff. But you got to remember, Buffalo is not the only place a major storm happened at. It's the only place that been covered. Because when that power go out, guess what? You can't charge no phone, depending on where you at. Now let's look. The 2022 blizzard hit Buffalo, New York, and is causing historic damage. More than 4 feet of snow hit the city in less than 24 hours. And desperation has started to set in. Media takeout has learned that people are so desperate in the city, they've begun looting. I told y'all a lot of this stuff was going to start taking place. Now, I got footage. We got footage right here. As you see, last night, Nickel City Liquor in Buffalo was broken into, robbed for $500 worth of alcohol stolen. Owner had to sleep there, unable to board it up. He said they have cheap and bad taste, meaning the people breaking in. What you see in this picture is somebody actually breaking in the store. But little did they know the owner was still in it. He was in the back somewhere. You got to remember, see, they're going to play with the numbers, but this could be very chaotic because I saw videos and heard a lot of shootouts taking place. See, developing heavy gunfire heard as looters flee a business in Buffalo, New York. So you had people looting the businesses, and then you had owners shooting at the people, and you had a bunch of shootouts taking place. Looting is occurring in the city following blizzard conditions. Footage shows someone firing several rounds as looters run from a building. You get it? The hood is going down. Don't forget also Buffalo is the home of Tesla. Yeah, Elon Musk and them. But anyway, all you got to know is Buffalo is super chaotic right now. Looting in Buffalo. You see right here, the people breaking out the Family Dollar. Did I not tell y'all? I don't care where you from around America. If you want, look, it's certain things that relate with all neighborhoods across America, and I've seen it for myself. I have not been to every state, every city, but every state and city I've been to is all the same. Why? Because you're going to see a Family Dollar, a Dollar General. You're going to see that Trap Corner store. You're going to see Dollar Tree. That's when you know you're in the hood. You don't need no sign. So I'm just showing you. And to this day, we still don't know who owns Family Dollar. But the point is, the people were looting in the middle of a storm. Chaos. And guess what? They're not putting no real coverage on this. And this is what you got to understand about these storms like this. See, if this storm hit, and like I said, let's say the storm hit, like all the floods and stuff hit, and let's just say you was backed up on your rent, and you trying to work out a deal with the landlord. The landlord want to get you out. You trying to stay. The landlord want to get you out. You trying to get the money up. But now the landlord could use this storm as an excuse to get your ass up out of there. Why? The power's out. You already owing the rent. Yeah, you might as well just leave. So this is how a lot of people going to end up homeless over the storm too. Because it's a shutdown. It's a slick way of shutdown. I told you, when you think it's going to go down one way, it go down another way. And some people don't understand how a natural disaster could wipe out a whole community. It's been going on for a minute. All you got to do is ask the people of Hurricane Katrina. Ask the people that was recently in that Houston flood. Y'all didn't notice Houston got a flood of all-time high. Houston also got a snowstorm of all-time high because they've been pushing people out of Houston the past couple of years, allegedly. But it seems like people who know about the weather game understand that it may be certain machines that they could use weather as a weapon and smash your whole hood in 24 hours with weather, allegedly. So in Buffalo, they're going crazy. People get shootouts, all type of stuff. We have had 2 confirmed reports of looting incidents. Also, don't forget they downplay the numbers because that's what they do. They downplay the numbers so people won't get into a panic. Check it out. They told you they have confirmed 2 confirmed reports of looting incidents where law enforcement have been dispatched and responded. That means, if they pulled up and something's going down, they might have busted a couple shots. It might have been a couple shootouts. This is being said by New York State Police Superintendent. Those are still under investigation as we speak. Those are isolated incidents, and it's not reflective of the great community of Western New York. And I'm sure that they'll be limited to those 2 incidents, or at least that's our hope. So what you see, the police department, the people of the state are downplaying it. See, I heard a couple of shootouts out there. It's chaotic out there. I seen shots in the night. I seen the shots in broad daylight. This picture right here was actually from a police driving by. So it's chaos going on in Buffalo, but they want to downplay and say, oh, ain't really nothing going on. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's just a couple incidents. Meanwhile, we don't know how many people out there getting slaughtered. You get it? We don't know, but it's going down right now as we speak. And I'm pretty sure due to the storm, all forms of communication, they've probably been shut down. See, at least 50 people have died across the U.S. That's because of snow blizzard. But I understand. I'm not stupid. See, my opinion, just my opinion, is not a fact. I'm pretty sure it's more than 50 people. Like I told you, all you got to do sometimes is add a couple zeros. That's why you always gonna see they always come with even numbers because they just make up numbers. A big ass snowstorm, pretty sure it's more than 50 people because they said it was alone. Damn near this many people in Buffalo getting caught out there. Because not only from the blizzard, also from the looting and the shootings and the killing. You also got to know if it was beef before the storm, that beef gets wicked in the weather because now people can kill people and the police can't pull up to the scene or the ambulance. Get it? So if you've been shot and the snow is 4 feet deep, it's going to be very hard for the ambulance to get to you. Understand that? It's going to be hard for the police to get to you. But this is what happened right before the New Year, same week as Christmas. See that? Why everybody been running around spending their money for nothing. Because I told you all they really wanted you to do is spend your money in the 4th quarter. And now a lot of that money being spent is going to be needed. But let's continue on. More than 6,000 children have been killed, hurt by gunfire this year alone. I reported the 4,000 mass shootings that happened this year. Well, a lot of that is all tied together because it was a lot of mass shootings. What's a mass shooting? Man, a mass shooting is in the hood near you. That's when somebody pull up on a block and start spraying massive shots. That's a mass shooting. A lot of kids got shot, a lot of women, a lot of kids. I mean, a lot of elders, innocent bystanders. Those are mass shootings. 6,000 people have died. Could be more, could be less. Either way, the year is being closed out. Murder, mayhem, death. Now, let's think about it. Holiday over with, right? Christmas over, right? How many of y'all that celebrated Christmas, tell me if you feel any better from you did a couple days ago. See that? This is my point. They're not going to let you have no enjoyment. Anything you do to so-called have some fun, they're going to let you have your little fun, then they're going to take that fun away from you. Because we in a dark time. And we are also dealing with dark powers, dark energy, demonic forces. And these are the people that are not trying to let you have a good time or even feel good for a long time. This is why a lot of people, I'm pretty sure you indulge in the Christmas holidays. But now you see you back to the regular scheduled program. What's that? Drama. Pain, suffering, same old shit, just reheated, just remixed. So this is why I'm showing people, if you're not on the right side of things, if you do not have the right, not only information, if you're not tied in with the right spiritual force, you're subject to all of this wickedry anyway. That's what you're seeing, because the people that are happy are already happy. And why are they happy? Because they're in tune with the right energy. That's why I told y'all before, you show me a person suffering, you show me a person that's miserable, you show me a person that life just is not going too good, and I'll show you a person that doesn't pray to the right energy. You get it? Because this is what we're witnessing. We're in a time of bloodshed, murder, mayhem, and depression. Don't forget about the depression. That's why you're not going to escape this one. Remember, I told y'all, you ain't running from this one. This is something everybody gonna have to face straight up. So you can spend all the money you want, you can run wherever you want to run, but then you're gonna learn ain't nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You know why? Because they got things set up and they got things working against you. Even if it's just to mess with your head and keep you stressed out. 6 dead, including 2 children in Tennessee house fire. So as you see, this is what's just going on around the world. Holiday weekend, people dying. I seen a couple of fires on the news. The sheriff county of Cumberland County, located about 120 miles east of Nashville, said in a statement that the fire was reported at the 4300 block of Plateau Road, with the fire department arriving to find the home fully engulfed in flames. The office said it believes 4 adults and 2 children have died in the fire. See that? Whole family set ablaze. Also, we do know that a lot of the landlords allegedly been flaming their own property because they've been trying to get people out to get their insurance money so they can rebuild. And we also know that a lot of other weird things been going on. See? Somebody could have tried to sacrifice these people. Who knows? But we do know a whole family flamed in a crib. Flame brawl like whoppers for the holiday. Now let's look at this. Border barrage. Migrant surge expected when Title 42 policy ends. Do you see this? I also heard over the weekend they sent a bus to the vice president's house. That's what I heard. But I'm always going to give y'all the updates to show you. While a lot of our people are out here playing, little do you know you're about to be replaced. Far as we know, when they get all them people out of Buffalo, they about to send a busload to Buffalo. See, a lot of y'all been out here playing. You've been indulging in all the wrong shit, and you don't understand that each and every day the clock is ticking because the replacement game is being played. Should I say trading places, where somebody's going to have to lose and somebody is going to win. Somebody's going to rise and somebody's going to fall. All you got to do is watch and pay attention. You can see who's falling. You can see who's falling. Pardon me. You can see who's falling. Just look around you. You can see who's falling. I don't got to say no names. I don't got to say nothing. You just watch who's falling, and all you got to do is see who's about to come up. Then you also got to see these vehicles picking them up. That's why I say a lot of people playing. So when they told you, which I learned this a long time ago, you see, according to the census, a lot of people are going to be gone. And then these are the new people that's going to fill out the census and take your place. That's why I told you, my opinion. We've been tricked to hate our own country, but somehow everybody else seems to love this country. And they come in to get all the benefits, and they come in to get all opportunities that you don't want. So, hey, it's in your face. But all you got to understand, when you see the signs, eventually it's going to be a destination. What's the destination? To get all of these people in a hood near you very soon. In a community near you someday soon. Also, to get them some employment somewhere soon. So I don't got to keep beating a dead horse. I'm going to just keep giving you the updates. That what? One people being slaughtered, another people being elevated and positioned. Now, ain't none of this a fact, but I just pay attention. So let's continue on. A lot of weird stuff, y'all. Check it out. The Y chromosome is going to disappear. Scientists say. What is the Y chromosome? That is the chromosome of man. The woman is XX, the man is Y. Y creates the boy, the male. Either way, they're saying that the man's chromosome is going to disappear. Because some people just don't understand. It is people on the planet playing God and telling you you're going to disappear, which means you're going to be dead. They're trying to say you can't produce no more. Now, it was written to be fruitful and multiply the earth, but we keep hearing all these sayings of people not going to multiply. People take this stuff to stop you from producing. Oh, you got a cyst. Oh, it's something wrong with your uterus. It's something wrong with your ovaries. Oh, it's something wrong with your testicles. See that? But nowhere was it written that one day you ain't gonna have no seed. But then again, I could have sworn they started this thing where what? Now for my people that smoke bud, you don't see no seeds. How many people have bought in fruit and the fruit don't have no seed in it? Well, guess what? That's how you know which is not real. Because it was written that I give you every fruit bearing seed within itself. That is the whole science of being fruitful and multiply. Because even when you eat a piece of fruit, it is still a seed in it to replenish that fruit you just ate. But now they're saying that the seed inside of you is disappearing. Like I told you, annihilation. Annihilation. But I know the science of this. The male chromosome has disappeared from a species of rat, leading scientists to investigate how humans might also lose ours in the near future. See that? They're saying that soon humans are not going to be able to reproduce. Do you hear this nonsense? But like I said, I know what this deal with. See, I'm going to tell you what this deal with. In my opinion, studying throughout the years, they said it's a particular people on the planet. Their genes are slowing up. They're having problems having kids. That's why they have to take all of these different things to have kids. That's why it's a lot of kids, or should I say a lot of people going to laboratories. They're picking and choosing how they want their kids to look, all of these different things, because it's certain people that can't produce like they used to. And I was told that it is hybrids walking around. People, you think people ain't people. And eventually they said these people will be wiped off the face of the earth, because I also seen something where they said a certain people on the planet was only given a 6,000 year reign to live. Something like that. And one of the ways thou shalt be removed from the planet is your DNA starting to slow up and dysfunction. So on one hand, we see people having 5 kids, 4 kids, 3 kids on a regular, and then we have people that can't even barely have kids, barely can have one. They barely can have kids without complications. They barely can have kids without taking any type of enhancement drugs. All you got to do is pay attention. These are the same people that want to encourage you to put stuff in your body to slow up you from having kids. These are the same people that got these programs, or should I say these laboratories disguised as programs in your neighborhood, trying to convince you they don't think you should have any more kids. Or maybe you should tie your tubes. Or maybe you should get this thing put up in your stuff and you don't need to have no kids right now. See that? So we see what, y'all? One group of people being slowed up on purpose. And then other people, they shit slowing down according to nature. And then on top of that, let me show you something else. I see other people multiplying and pulling up. So are they going to see? Like I said, y'all, I ain't going to go too far, but I'm just showing you this is what they said. So for a lot of us that grew up in the hood, remember how they told us, don't drink this drink. Don't stay. They told us it was certain things and certain drinks and foods that was attacking the man's sperm, so you would not be able to have kids one day. Did we not learn that as kids? For my people in New York, we know about the drink Tropical Fantasy. I drank it as a kid, and when we was kids, they told us don't drink that. Tropical Fantasy was the first drink to make its drink 24 ounces for 50 cents. And we was told when we was young that that drink was made by the KKK and don't drink it because it attacks the sperm count in a man's you know what. And maybe a lot of men did become damaged as time went on from drinking those Tropical Fantasies. But that ain't the only one. When you go into a hood near you, you'll see that half them products in the store, the corner store that we was taking since we was young, they was attacking our organs, our teeth, all of that. So I'm just showing y'all something. That's right. They said that. That's right. They said Tropical Fantasies, they call that 50 cent birth control. That's right, for 50 cent birth control. Yep. So this is what they saying, y'all. They saying our DNA is under attack. That's what they saying. They say that the male, well, we already know they've been trying to feminize the man, right? We already know they have made the man weak. Now, we also know they've been playing with the man's DNA, got men with more estrogen than testosterone due to soy products. Now they saying your Y chromosome, the chromosome that make you a man, well, they saying that's disappearing. Or it's going to disappear. That's what they saying. Don't take my word for it. Now, let's continue on, y'all. Check this nigga out. Offset honored with key to the city, key to Gwinnett County, the same place where the Migos are from. But what's funny? You see, before, it would have probably been the Migos honored with a key to the city. But this does not consist of the Migos. It's all about Offset. See how I told you it's a phony dude? You see how the other day he was talking all that takeoff talk? But you'll see he's been the main one benefiting off the death of Takeoff. You also will see that Quavo has been laying low. Quavo ain't making no music. Quavo ain't promoting nothing. And a lot of y'all said y'all think Offset is cousin. In my opinion, he's not. And he's going to keep showing you that wasn't his real cousin. Look at the stuff he keep doing. You see him smiling? You see that? Another devil with shades on, right? Because these niggas can't look you with a straight face at all. So I want to show you, since Takeoff been dead, this man been promoting his music. This man been going on tours. This man has been given the keys to the city. Mind you, he would have never got no key to the city if he never was in a group called the Migos. It was the Migos that got you hot. So you and Cardi B together now. It was the Migos that got you known around the world. Offset, you did not come out as a solo artist. You got popping off of one song called Bad and Bougie. That was your biggest song. Even though the Migos put out thousands of songs, it was Bad and Bougie that made Offset a household name and made him a commercial figure to the rest of the world. But mind you, he was still just a member of the group. People forgot when the Migos blew up, Offset was in jail, and it was Quavo and Takeoff that held down the group. People forget it. But now we see who always wanted to shine. Showing y'all it's a dirty game, boy. Showing y'all. See that? Dirty game. Let's continue on. Update. Uncle of Memphis rapper Big Scar. I talked about this the other day on Friday. Now they saying this man has OD. Many people were questioning the details surrounding the death of Gucci Mane's 1017 Records rapper Big Scar after it was announced on Friday. Now, the uncle of Big Scar, born Alexander Woods, is telling TMZ that his death was due to an overdose. Arthur Woods told TMZ that Big Scar overdosed on prescription pills at his girlfriend's house in Memphis. Dudes always dying around the female. But that ain't the point is, y'all, he had a perk. Now, guess what? Obviously, it was a tainted perk. See? Y'all trying to throw it off a prescription. That wasn't no prescription pill. That was a pill with that fentanyl in it. And who's to say who gave him them pills? Who's to say? But anyway, he died in Memphis on Thursday night. Remember? 12/22/22, and he was 22 years old. Yeah, he just happened to die that night. Anyway, they say he was battling depression and dealing with traumatic events in his life, including being shot. Big Scar's uncle added that the rapper was also dealing with the death of his grandmother, which he took very hard. See that? Now they got a narrative. A rapper just signed the deal, just got paid, finally made it, but he's now depressed. I thought you'd be depressed before you make it big, but they say he got depressed after he made it big, and he wanted to take some dirty perks. Or did somebody give him some perks and know the whole time they had that fentanyl in it? See that? So you see how easy it is for somebody to take you out and blame it on something else? See that? What's up, Kim? I see you. What's up? Now look. You see? All of a sudden, he was depressed. We didn't hear about him being depressed before, did we, y'all? But now they're going to push the narrative. See? Scar was battling depression and dealing with many traumatic events in his life, including being shot. Being Scar's uncle added the rapper was also dealing with the death of his grandmother, which he took very hard. So he made it through getting shot. He made it through a lot, made it to the top, got the deal. But after he get the deal, boom, next thing you know, he dead. And we all know about the game. If any of us been trying to be a rapper, once you get the deal, that's going to be the happiest time of your life. You feel me? So why he going to get signed and then become depressed and take his life? But according to TMZ, that's the report. So just showing y'all, even that rap ain't going to get you where you want to go. And I'm just giving you another sign that rap is dead. Why? Because all the rappers are dying. That's why. All the money is drying up. Rap was a dream. That's what Biggie told you. It was all a dream. The dream became a nightmare. Now the dream is over. All right? It's called time to grow up. So don't be surprised by what you see because it's a lot of betrayal going on. Shout out to the people in the building. Now we're going to talk about betrayal because within these situations, betrayal. So let's go back to the top for the people that's here, the people that pulled up. Let's take it to the top. They are saying that Jay-Z has something to do with this or his company. This is what they're saying because I'm going to cut the BS. What I see is that they was trying to sign Tory Lanez. He was running around independent. He also bragged about being independent. He also bragged about jerking the labels because they was trying to jerk him. He said he gave the labels music, but he didn't give them his good music. As you see, Tory Lanez says he kept his best songs from his former label. You see it's being covered by Revolt. He did follow the storyline, y'all. Follow the storyline. Tory Lanez is fresh out his contract with Interscope Records. You mean the same record label that Tupac was trying to get out of before he died? Sounds about the same label to me. Anyway, during a recent conversation with Ebro Darden, Lanez revealed that he kept his best records under wraps until he could become independent. Therefore, he was sitting on his best music. And the powers that be been trying to sign him. He was turning down big labels. He did the same exact thing Young Dolph did. He was turning them down. Why? He had his own thing going on. One umbrella. But not only that, y'all, you got to remember, see, it's one thing when you don't sign with these labels, but it's another thing when you start running around to their parties and you start dealing with their people. You get it? You might not be signed to nobody, but you running around with some of Diddy people. You running around with some of Jay-Z people like Megan. You running around with people that are tied into the industry, and you think you're going to get your features up, you're going to get your money up, but you ain't signing nobody. You try to keep all the money to yourself. You got your own management. Guess what? When you come to America playing them games with this industry, they're going to want a piece of the pie. So Tory Lanez was trying to use Drake formula. But one thing Tory Lanez forgot. When Drake came to America, he checked in with Jay Prince and them boys early. Because Drake already knew one day the powers that be would be on his neck. So he got with Jay Prince, and that automatically kept Jay-Z off his ass. That automatically kept Puffy off his ass. That automatically kept 50 Cent off his ass. That's why Jay-Z didn't have no problems, because he had Jay Prince backing him. Tory Lanez didn't have nobody backing him. Therefore, he was fully independent. That means he was on his own. Therefore, he was able to get caught up, because they said this woman got shot in both feet, but we see her moonwalking right here, ass naked, which means what, y'all? This probably was a ritual, and it was planned to set up Tory. Allegedly. Because Tory Lanez said in April 2020, he was bragging about being free. But 3 months later, he caught up in this shenanigans. And Tory Lanez's little sister, very articulate child, yelled out she blames Jay-Z's company, Roc Nation, for messing with her brother's reputation. You can see the pain in the poor child's voice. So for those who want to see it for themselves, you just Google the video of his sister, little sister, talking about Mr. Jay-Z. Now look, let's continue on, y'all, because they think you're stupid. They think you're going to go for anything. But let's check it out right here. Look. Nancy Dillon, rapper Tory Lanez was found guilty Friday of shooting music superstar Megan Thee Stallion. Now they are. Let's look at the sauce they putting on this, y'all. Don't forget who controls the narratives. It's all tied in. You don't think Roc Nation tied in with Google and Mark Zuckerberg? You's a damn fool. Look what they call a superstar. How many hit records? How many hit albums do Megan Thee Stallion have? How many platinum plaques do she have? But they call her a superstar now. Superstar Megan Thee Stallion shot her in both feet during an alcohol-fueled curbside confrontation in the pre-dawn hours of July 12, 2020, right after he was bragging about being independent. Lying, saying this woman was shot in both feet. Lies. Where's the blood? Where's the blood? I've never seen somebody shot in both feet, walking backwards, no ambulance, in a car. We heard Tory shot. We heard the girlfriend shot. We heard everybody busted shot, and we ain't seen no blood. And we did not see her take a break. We saw her dancing, doing the most. And look, Megan Thee Stallion credits Flamin' Hot Cheetos for Roc Nation. See, all Roc Nation did was give her a little bit of deals that they already had on the table that Beyonce didn't want to do. Why? Because they understand that Flamin' Hot Cheetos is for niggas. Flamin' Hot Cheetos is a particular chip that fries the brain cells of young kids. Fries your fucking brain, high in MSG, high in red dye, and that shit fries the kids' brains. This is a toxic potato chip. But in the hood, we're taught that these are normal chips, but they're not. This is the same chick that promoted the hottie sauce from Popeyes, the same food allegedly to get your ass sick. Don't forget, I told you before, when C-19 first broke out, the number one food was trending in America was the Popeyes chicken sandwich. And some people feel like the Popeyes chicken sandwich got a lot of people sick, allegedly. But Megan, she was being used. And maybe she was used to set up Tory. Maybe so. Because she signed to Rock Nation, and we see her involved in everything but making good music, right? She got a few songs, but she ain't no superstar. And like I said earlier, little do Megan know she might be used as a pawn. You know why? Because the worst thing she ever did was sign with Rock Nation, because since she signed with Rock Nation, she been caught up in shenanigans and not music. Now let's go back. When she was signed to 1501 with Mr. Carl and Jay Prince, that's who helped her become established. You would have never known of no damn Megan Thee Stallion if it wasn't for this man right here. But when she got big-headed, she thought she was going to leave him, go to Rock Nation, and blow up to another level. But when she went to Rock Nation, they had another plan for her. We're going to use you. You the hottest thing smoking out of Houston? Well, guess what? We need you to do a feature with Beyonce, because she been chilling. She been raising her kids. And we need to get Beyonce back trading and popping again. So we need you to do this feature called Savage with Beyonce. Yeah, do it with Beyonce. That's why you'll see Beyonce got more shine off of that song Savage than her. And after Beyonce did that, she been getting money again. Megan ain't getting no money like that. Megan in court. Also, don't forget, Megan is still fighting a lawsuit against this man. So she is the monkey in the middle. She going to court for Rock Nation, allegedly, Tory Lanez, allegedly, and she got a real court case with this man right here. So therefore, she ain't even getting to the bag like that. She still owes. And she better hope this man don't win the case, because it's going to be over for Megan. Another thing, a lot of people not feeling Megan. They're not going to be on her side. Now, let me show y'all something else. It's being reported that they have 19,000 people signing a petition in defense of Tory Lanez, claiming that the trial was a circus. Yes, it was, because a lot of people don't understand. They got courtrooms put to the side just for shows and drama and TV series. Yes, where you think they film Law and Order and all that stuff at? Where you think whenever you see a movie, yeah, they film it in a real courtroom, but those courtrooms are put to the side for shenanigans and actors. Anyway, they said it was insufficient evidence, inconsistencies, and drunk memories. BS got this man fried. But my point is, damn near 20,000 people ain't feeling that, which means all these people are going to be going against Megan. So Megan's career is down the toilet. You know why? Because people are going to say she's a liar. They're going to say she's a snitch. And nobody's going to fuck with her no more. Did we not hear that all the rappers and celebrities have already unsubscribed from this woman, Megan? That means her career is over, y'all. Watch how it play out. And she still got to go to court with her old label. So when Bobby SHMURDA said what he said, that what? Half of these rappers are agents and they frauds. He told you. He said they ain't nothing but good kids. I don't want to hear about no rapper, first of all, talking no crazy shit about no savage lifestyle, hot girl, hot boy. Y'all niggas is nothing. Y'all niggas is rats. Y'all niggas is informants. Motherfuckers is informants. Nigga, y'all make informant music. And I agree with him on that. And Bobby SHMURDA has woken up after he did 7 years in prison. And he see nobody else went to jail like him. Now he's starting to understand. Also, he was signed to Takeoff, or should I say, he was signed to Quavo, which means Bobby SHMURDA was cool with Quavo and Takeoff. So he also seen Takeoff get killed. And Bobby SHMURDA knows something ain't right. So that's why when they talk, you listen. So the main thing Bobby SHMURDA said, I don't want to be named as a rapper no more. How many times I've been telling y'all rapper means something else now. You claim to be a rapper now, you're going to have a target on your back. People going to look at you like you a damn weirdo, you a criminal, you a drug head. Rapper is something different now, y'all. I told you this over a year ago, but I'm going to salute Bobby SHMURDA for waking up and peeping game. He don't want to be known as a rapper no more, because rapper means something else. They showed you repeatedly. Rapper, dead, jail. And slander. Rapper is the face of everything in America that is fucked up now. That's what a rapper means, all right? So when a person say, I want to be a rap, yeah, I rap. Now people looking at you with the side eye like you some kind of weirdo. Little do you know. All right? But I'm saying that to say it's all about betrayal. Now, we're going to take a look at something. I'm going to show y'all betrayal. I'm going to show y'all how this shit works. Now look, agents all over the world. And I got many, many translations. For my enemies speak against me. Those who wait to kill me conspire together. For my enemies are whispering against me. They are plotting together to kill me. English Standard. For my enemies speak concerning me. Those who watch for my life consult together. Conspiracies have always plagued the world from day one. Who is the first one to conspire? Judas. But I'm showing you all the different versions. It's the same thing, different game, different channel. How do you know who your enemy is? Your enemy is the one that speaks against you. The enemy is the one that consults together against you. The enemy is the ones that conspire for your downfall. So even people now seeing there's many different agents all over. Why? Because I told you, whenever they want to get you, they send your people at you. It's your people on the first line of defense to take you out because they conspire against you. For the King James Version, for mine enemies speak against me, and they that lay wait for my soul, they take counsel together. Because sometimes people conspire against you, but the whole thing, they was plotting against you the whole time. Some people look for reasons to be your friend. Some people look for reasons to go against you. And when they go against you, 9 times out of 10, they was already conspiring against you. That's what they do with rappers. That's what they do in any situations, because everybody is plotting. You get it? Plotting and planning and conspiring. Everybody know the game. You should know by now that what? People always going to go against the grain. And the only way you're going to know your enemy is you got to watch what people do and listen to what they say. So when people come together for reasons other than to build a positive energy, 9 times out of 10, it's some conspiring going on. And the conspiracies start from gossiping, disgruntled behavior, disagreement, feeling a certain way, whether it's jealousy, lust. These are the things that cause people to conspire against you. This is the same formula used when you see people trying to help people or do something good. The conspiracy is always either bring them down, get them out the way, or get them put in the ground. So this has been going on for thousands of years. It ain't nothing new. But now people starting to wake up. We see Offset, the takeoff situation, conspiracy, right? Conspiracy. Let's look at the migrant situation. How all these people coming over here? Who they coming to replace? I don't know. Look like a conspiracy to me. Conspiracy. Oh, Bobby SHMURDA. He don't want to be a rapper no more. He understanding the game. He understand it's a conspiracy. Yeah, because you was told that it's people that sit in dark places and they conspire against thee. That's what they do. See that? They set up bullshit shenanigans. They set up events. They always got some drama going on. But the whole time, they're trying to take somebody out. Conspiracy. So did Jay-Z have something to do with this? I don't know. I'm not going to say he did. Why? Because it's a conspiracy. And when it's a conspiracy, you're not going to know who all the participants are. So when this is said, I don't doubt it. I don't underestimate nothing or nobody, because I understand we in the last day and the snakes always going to pull up. That's why in the last day, they also going to be exposed. So let this be a lesson that no matter who you are, if you got something going on and you trying to do something great, it's people already plotting against you. And they just waiting for a reason to fall out with you. so they can conspire against you and plot on your downfall. This is why you have to be very aware on who you deal with, where you go, who you chop it up with, who you share information with. Because everybody ain't your friend. Everybody is not who they say they are. But sometimes all you got to do is sit back and watch. You know, like when you play cards, poker face. When you play cards, what happens? Eventually, they're going to show their hand. And when they show their hand, it's game over. Game over. So that's how you know who your enemies are. Because they what? Also, I showed you within the different versions of the same thing, you got different meanings. This is how they switch the narrative of what's in the book. But even within all these different translations, you get the same result. That what? Your enemies will speak against you. They will take counsel. What's counsel? Having meetings. Your enemy will speak against you. They will also lie in wait. What that means? They'll be very patient when they're plotting against you. Another version says your enemies speak against you and they watch for your life. And they consult together. Meaning they're watching you. They just waiting for you to make one mistake so they can say, oh man, this, that, and the third. See that? My enemies are whispering against me. They're plotting together. Is it not a saying? Don't say nothing behind somebody's back you won't say in their face. But some people, they ain't never going to say that in your face, but they're going to have a lot to say behind your back. Because that's the conspiracy. If you don't like somebody, just say you don't like them. And if you don't like somebody, why are you even putting yourself in a situation with people you don't like? It's called what? Go the other way. But this has been a formula to get most of our people assassinated, because within every group, I don't care if you're dealing with, they say Martin Luther King was betrayed by one of his own. They say Malcolm X was betrayed by one of his own. Every situation, they say somebody was betrayed by their own. And 9 times out of 10, y'all saw the movies, what they do, they get the weakest link. They get the person that's the most disgruntled, the one that is the most upset, and they get that person to turn against you. Whether they offer them 30 pieces of silver, whether they offer them some fame, some clout, because now people will betray you for clout. But I told you, you can't get clout off nobody else. So you can plot against somebody, but if somebody is destined to do great things, it's nothing you can do to stop them. Because we're at a time now where being a hater don't even work no more. That was for a different time now. But I'm just showing you. This thing has been written thousands of years ago, and it ain't going to stop. So when they say that Tory Lanez might have been set up by Rock Nation, who's to say? It might be true. What up, OG Circle Gang? What's good? Now, like I said, everybody has to play their position in this thing called life. You judge a person by their intentions. You judge people by the works they do and what they say out of their mouth. Everybody is not who they say they are. But everybody gonna play a role. Because when you have an agenda, you have to play a role. It's called stick to the script. So this is why a lot of people are gonna come amongst you for all the wrong reasons. But you notice one thing. When you don't got nothing going on, don't nobody want to fuck with you. You ever notice that? Or when you down in the dumps, don't nobody want no parts of you. See, I understand it's been a thing started called followers, subscribers, trending, everybody over here, everybody over there. And see, what's really been going on is a lot of people been all over the place. The internet has started a whole new reality, which is part of the metaverse of some fake ass shit that's just going on every day around the clock. A fake ass world that fake people could enter the world, come amongst people, and then think they're on the same level. Everybody is not on the same level. Yeah, you might be real, but the people you affiliate with may not be real. Therefore, you ain't real neither. Because you know why? You're surrounded by nothing but fakeness, and you don't even know what you're surrounded by. The reason why I'm saying that, because it's always going to happen. So if anybody listening, if you got any type of success, if you got any things you planning to do, a lot of that you got to keep to yourself. And a lot of the times, all you got to do is watch and listen, and you'll get the understanding of what's actually going on. That what? Oh, give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm back. Like I said, the number one reason why we in what we in, I broke down to y'all. When they first came and conquered this land, they had people that looked just like you on the front line, doing the language, doing the communication. Then the first people they got to get down to go against you, you see, some of the tribes and nations that were here were already upset with some of the other tribes. These are the first tribes that went against their own people. You see how the devil worked? They got to get people to go against you. That's how all this shit works. So my point is, it's a lot of people conspiring against a particular people. This is why they don't want us to rise, y'all, because all nations have pledged and took an oath to stop you from growing, to stop you from being successful. That's why you got migrants on one hand, then on the other hand, they telling you that the Y chromosome is going to disappear. What does that mean? That means if the chromosome that exists within a man is drying up, that means no more real men will be produced. So now you also see men are, I joke, I say a lot of men losing their nuts, but now this is for real, y'all. Men are losing their nuts. Men are losing their Y chromosome. That's what they saying. So they trying to say eventually it will be no more reproduction. Oh, you mean that's why they've been promoting this rainbow activity so much? Because we know everybody in the rainbow community, they don't care about having no kids anyway, I think, unless they're going to get them from somewhere else, right? So let's look at it. The people that can have kids, they telling you your kid's slowing up. But then the people that not having kids, they want to go buy kids. You see how everything is backwards? But I don't know. We in a backwards place. Don't take my word for it. But I'm just showing you the conspiracy. It's all conspiracy. And like I said, conspiracy ain't real. But when they want your ass locked up for 100 years, what's the charge they put on you? Conspiracy charges. So I'm just rambling. I ain't even making no sense. I'm just talking. Anyway, all I'm going to say is this. People need to stay on point. People need to stop their bullshit. People need to stay focused on what they got to do and stop always looking for reasons to go against somebody. If you don't fuck with somebody, you leave them alone. That's what I do. If I don't fucking like you, I'm not fucking dealing with you. So once again, like I said 1,000 times, for people that have been living in a fucking fantasy world, I told you that black people ain't never coming together. I said it. I'm going to keep saying that shit. Because why? I don't live in a fantasy world. And I understand that a lot of my people ain't my people. They just got the certain skin color, but their mind is of that of the devil. All right? Because I already showed you that the Most High has his children and the devil got his kids. And we got two different fathers. Therefore, you might look like me, but we got different daddies. How many times y'all heard that? Don't you got brothers and sisters? Y'all got different daddies. And 9 times out of 10, y'all might wind up fighting your whole life because you got different daddies. Did you not hear the story of Cain and Abel? Well, allegedly, they had different daddies, all right? So it's always going to be a fight. And we ain't never all going to be the same. And that's okay. It's called what? I go my way, you go your way. And it's cool. But don't try to sit at the table when the whole time you plotting a conspiracy. So that's why I told you the first story of betrayal was with Judas, and that so-called character knew he was going to be betrayed. That's why he had a thing called the Last Supper, and he broke bread with the fraud because he knew that the fraud was going to betray him. But that was his way of breaking bread and letting it be known that is what? It's snakes amongst you at all times. Learn a lesson, because your enemies going to speak against you. Your enemies going to plot to kill you. They're going to conspire together. This is how it works. When somebody that don't even know you, they don't like you. Why? Because sometimes it could be what you represent, what you're doing. It could just be because you shining, you got things going on. And people going to hate. So it ain't nothing new. Ain't no need to beat a dead horse. Fun or Fame Live, episode 335. And I'm about to get out of here. So for those who pulled up, I thank you for pulling up. Shout out to the replay gang. I touched on everything and I showed you. Also, don't forget, right now, Buffalo is in chaos. A storm of 4 feet snow smacked them. It's been looting, shootings in broad daylight, nighttime, killings, all type of stuff going on. And don't forget, the power is out. When the power go out, it's no telling when it's going to go back on. We don't even know if they have declared martial law. See that? Looting is occurring in the city following blizzard conditions. Footage shows someone firing several rounds as looters run from a building. So some of the store owners are shooting their guns, shooting people, and it's shootouts. This is going on right now. So I told you, they was going to get people worked up for Christmas just to spend all your money. Now it's back to reality. Also, do not forget that what? They said it's been 6,000 dead. 6,000 children killed this year. 6,000 children killed or hurt by gunfire. All we got to do is look at every city across America, every state, add up the numbers, and it's not hard to figure out. But we worried about all the wrong shit, and our kids are dying. This is 6,000. Look, this is the future dying. See that? 6,000 people would have gave birth to 6,000 more people, but they all dead. You see the extermination? Exterminate. Whitney said the children are the future, but now you see the future being killed because 6,000 children have been killed. So the future is being killed. See that? Now let me show you the relation. Kids being killed, kids slowing up in the man, his gene slowing up, kids being killed, kids being replaced. We gonna be, so when we heard about the new world, yeah, you're gonna be living in a new world based on finances and based on verification. You can take it or leave it. You can follow the conspiracies all you want to, but all you got to know is each and every day this is going down, because when they set an agenda, they stick to it. They don't stop. So just remember, while you playing, while you partying, while you trying to escape reality, this reality ain't going nowhere. And eventually, shit gonna hit the fan. So that's why they saying one of the last wars gonna be is so-called people rising up because they fed up with what's going on in the country. That's why everybody has been running to the gun store the past couple of years, because they said it's a recipe for disaster waiting to come. So other than that, I'm done. Shout out to the chat, everybody that's here. Shout out to the 300 in the building. We here. What up? Big Phil says, I can see the future get ugly for a while. That's what I see. Front Street with Liberty Hazleton. What's up? Also, salute and thanks to the people that donated to the channel and donated to the Cash App on Friday. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate everybody who's been supporting me from day one, in between, and everybody that's new. I appreciate everybody. I got love for everybody. But guess what? No matter how much love you got for people, you can't make everybody happy. Is somebody always going to feel a certain way? And when a person say they feel a certain way, that is the key word to a person becoming a fucking hater and a fucking conspirer. I don't feel a certain way about nobody. And if I do, I'm not fucking with you. Because I feel a certain way. I could be confused. I could be unsure. I could be wrong as two left shoes. Because feelings is not the truth. But like I said, one thing I told you is black people are the most emotional people. They the number one people always in their feelings and wear their feelings on their sleeve. And until you get out of that low level way of thinking, you never gonna rise. Why? Because the people that don't like you and seek to slay you and your kids every day, they have no feeling. They don't care about nothing but what they got going on. And if they got to get rid of you, that's what they're gonna do. You always in your feelings. And some people just can't handle the truth. But don't take my word for it, because I ain't make this stuff up. I'm just going to stay out the way. That's right. Peep out Elon Musk's new baby factory. I got to look into that. I know he does have a factory in Buffalo where that storm at. I do know that much. Who else up here? What's up, Annette? Annette up in here. What's up? What's up, Nelly? Jay the Great. Man, thank y'all all for pulling up. Thank y'all for vibing. Salute Front Street for supporting the channel, as you always do. All I'm saying is this, y'all. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. But we can't keep making the same mistakes. That's all I'm saying. We got to stop this shit. We got to stop this hypocritical behavior. We can't say we want love on one hand, but on the other hand, we always looking for some smoke. I'm on the internet talking about peace, but then I go outside, I'm quick to be ready to shoot somebody for the littlest thing. See that? Hypocritical behavior. We got to stop that shit. We have to stop as a whole. All right? It's not about me. It's about all of us. We have to stop our fucked up ways because we killing ourselves, and it ain't going to be nobody to blame. King Hannibal. Facts. Get your license for your firearms. Get your training together. You are your first line of defense. It can only be an advantage to be properly trained. That's right. Everybody that is legally strapped, you should get trained. Because just because you got a gun does not mean you a shooter. Just because you got a gun, I say it 1,000 times, you might got a gun, but are you trained when you got two people shooting at you? Are you trained for that? Are you trained to take aim and fire? Do you know how to roll and shoot? Do you know how to shoot accurately? Because everybody got a gun, but are you battle tested? I'm going to always tell you that. So therefore, I'm going to promote, if you are a licensed firearm carrier, you best get the proper training, because just because you got a gun, that don't mean nothing. Understand that. Even police are trained to shoot, and when they get shot at, they react a whole different way. So understand that. I'm not looking for smoke, but if you bring it, I'll surely put it out. Salute, Lady Love. Good morning, Colleen. What's up? That's right. We can't talk for the wicked. Let them lead themselves into hell. That's right, Brianna. That's what they're going to do. The wicked is already putting themselves in a hole. They already digging themselves a hole. And nobody's going to get them out. That's why we was told to speak the truth and shame the devil. You speak the truth, the devil is shamed. They will go hiding in their hole. That's how it works. That's how it works. So you ain't got to hate. All you got to do is stay out the way, because a hater will self-destruct. I appreciate you too, Shayna. That's right. I'm here. I'm here for my people. We all here. All right. But I'm going to tell y'all this, though. We can't keep taking things for granted, because what we have today, it might not be here tomorrow. Once you understand that, you'll understand how life works. And you'll appreciate everything you get, everything you got. You'll appreciate it. That goes for your home, your living conditions. Anything in this world can change overnight. All you got to do is pay attention. You could be up today, down tomorrow. You could be at the top. You could lose everything. And like I said, the powers that be, if they want to shut you down, all they got to do is turn your power off. Y'all know I said that 1,000,000 times. So the people in Buffalo, they might, I don't know if they power up, but I know common sense. If it's areas with 4 feet of snow, the trucks and stuff can't even get to the power like that. So I'm pretty sure people still without power, which means what? Kids going to be going through it. Kids going to suffer the most, and elderly people. You know, we go outside, we good. But the elderly people, what's going to happen to them when they stuck in their house and they can't get no groceries? You got all your money, ATM, you can't get no money. You stuck, right? That's how it happened. What's up, Annette? Who else up in here? What's up, Nevin Reed? That's right. We all here for temporary. That's right. All of us. We only here for a certain amount of time. Therefore, appreciate life. Appreciate good people. You know, learn from your mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But one thing we're not going to do, we're not going to keep making the same mistakes our ancestors made. We ain't doing that. And that's that on that. So like I said, what's up, Double D? What's up, everybody? I see y'all. I got love for my people. I got love for everybody. But everybody got to play their own position. So with that note, this episode 335. Hopefully everybody got something out of this. If you missed the beginning, take it to the top. Y'all know I'll be back. Just make it through the nonsense. Look, we coming up on New Year. We probably gonna do a 2022 recap eventually. A lot of stuff been going on. We lost a lot of people. But if you still here, that means you're here for a reason. So just do something with it. And that's that on that. Photo Fame Line, episode 335. This one in the books. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Y'all stay right. Y'all stay blessed. And y'all stay good. And I'm going to holler at y'all later. I'm out.